Hello, this is Keith Graham from Codasip. I'd like to help solve an error that you might have received while building up your cycle-accurate model. The functional unit must be combinational only. Now let's see what the error message looks like, and then I will help explain how to solve it and why you have it. Now in Codasip, I'm going to first actually build the project in the CA model so you can see the error message. You can see that my build failed by the summary at the bottom says build failure. And if I scroll up, you can actually see the message right here. The functional unit FE has to be functional logic only, or combinational logic only. FE is actually my event for instruction fetch. Now, if I go below it, this is my error, it must be combinational only. But there's possible hints or root causes. And so these are important things to look at. A couple things to pay attention. First of all, it gives me the signal or register name that this issue might be involved with. And then it gives me two hyperlinks. This message here gives me two hyperlinks. And I'm going to control click to open up my file, which is my instruction fetch, line 47, is exactly where I am, and there is my signal name. Now within that same message, there's another hyperlink, and if I open that one up, it's in the same file, if you notice, but line 45. Now you can see here that I have two if statements, and each if statement, depending upon the conditions, is going to set the value of signal, instruction fetch, and next PC. Now, if you look at the conditions are completely different, right? In the sense they're not associated with each other. The first one is a signal about whether we're going to do a branch, and the next one is whether we're going to have the memory bus stage is busy or not. So if you think of it, if I'm simulating this code, I go from top to bottom. I might, if both those are true, I might get the answer where the memory bus busy would override the branch taken. But if I simulate from the other direction, then the result of the if statement with the take branch would override. So if you think of it, it's not combinatorial, or there's a race condition. It can't resolve it because depending upon which direction you actually try to solve this, in a software simulator, it would give you a different answer. And then in hardware, might have a race condition between these two different logical units. So the issue is it doesn't have a deterministic combinational logic. So what this is telling us is we have an error here in that we have a particular signal or register on the left side of an assignment in two different places. I wanted to show you this in terms of two different if statements because it's not quite as obvious when the assignment is embedded in two different if statements. So this line of code is the code that I actually generated or put in here to actually create the error. So I'm going to just delete it because that is something I don't need for my project. And I'm going to save it and rebuild it. You can see my build completed successfully right down here, build finish. So once again, when you get the error message, functional unit must be combinational only, use the hyperlinks to get to the right file and event, and then start looking for that signal name where it's located to the left of assignment in more than one place. And you might have to change your logic so there's only one possible solution if you're going simulating from top towards the bottom or bottom to the top. If this video was helpful, please subscribe to this video so that you will be informed when other videos are published. Have a great day.